Alright, let's get going. How is everyone doing this evening? Alright, so let me open up chat. Which account am I on? God damn it, I really have to stop making new accounts. I'm just scrolling through all the Google accounts that I've made over the years. Just random stuff. Throwaways. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 individual separate accounts for various random stuff. Well, it's gotta be a disease. Hey, glad to see that you've made it onto Discord, S-Base. God damn it, I feel like such an idiot. Like, no wonder that people weren't joining in. It's been like 2 months since we had someone join in, and it never occurred to me that it might have something to do with the link being broken. I just thought that people didn't care, which then again, fair enough if that was the case. Alright, there we go. So hopefully the place will liven up a bit now that people are actually able to join. Is self-promo in chat allowed? I guess. Unless you're gonna start spamming stuff like every 5 minutes, I'm sure you'll be okay. What are you up to? Oh, I'm just now realizing that my pinned comments listing all the shit that I'm up to has some words that were cut out. Well, who cares? Okay, let's see. We were making good progress on this goddamn fight last time. Let's see if we can keep making progress and maybe, who knows, get our first win. That was so stupid. Some things really never change. Yep. Just kidding. Are you making fun of me linking like 10,000 links for all the various projects and stuff that I've been trying to get off the ground with variable amounts of success? Because because if you are, you're onto something. I did find some bugs on Hallownest because of my shitty laptop and phone combo. What kind of bugs? Like stuff that's not caused by lagging because of the hardware that you're on? Hmm. Hey, gotta stop doing that. Oh, I can feel the boldness that comes with a clear mind and the absence of stress and fatigue. The absence of fatigue leads to boldness and silly mistakes that you will stop doing as you get more time playing, as the hours go on. But then you'll start getting tired, so you'll start making other mistakes. So there's gonna be a sweet spot where I'm properly warmed up and I'm not making as many mistakes, but I still have my reflexes on point, and that's what we have to capitalize on. Let's see how it goes. Got a capture, went into another capture. That's catch up. Oh, hold on. Capception? Captureception? Oh, that's a good tongue twister. Oh, I almost got it. Oh, no juice. Cooked. Come on. Oh, are you done? Oh, I'm still alive. Barely. Go. Haha, that was unfair. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ignacy. Welcome. Let me have a sip of coffee. I keep calling this coffee. I really shouldn't be allowed to call this coffee. But the placebo effect of seeing a percentage of coffee, a value of coffee in the label works so well. Oh wait, S-Base, are you still having trouble joining the Discord? I didn't realize that the trouble with the captures was for Discord, for the forum. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I can help with that. I know as much about captures as your typical 30-year-old, which is not much. Ignacy, I will take some tips. I can't promise that I'll be able to act upon them, but I certainly welcome the theory, any theory that I may internalize, if not during our session, overnight while I'm sleeping. Yeah. Watch out, we got a god gamer in our midst. Gotta make use of that. It's like having Ronaldo over for lunch and not ask him how to shoot a free kick. Oh. Well, thank you, bloody screen. So real. Shaman Stone is great. Normally need about 34 Abyss Shrieks to kill Absrat, but with Shaman it's about 18 or 17. That's like half. That's pretty much half. Yeah. I did feel the difference right away. By the way, I'm gonna be shameless about this today and probably for the rest of the week. So I got the new channel up and running. So please, guys, go over there. You know, subscribe, rewatch the video. You know, just put the Sharma song on while you go to the toilet for number 2 or whatever. Just to get the algorithm doing its thing, you know. Maybe think of something that you like me to do music-wise. Like if you can remember a cool music genre for any character on Hollow Knight or Silksong, give me a suggestion over there. So far, I have 4 characters that would make great songs. So there's Sharma, we already done Sharma. Chakra, the song is pretty much complete. I'm just doing some polishing and I'll have to record the final version, but I'll already have a rough demo and I know what I want to do and I have the structure. So going forward, I think I want to do Phantom and probably Scar Singer. But those ones I feel like they're gonna be a pain in the ass because they will push me out of my comfort zone. So Sharma song was very simple, like no big deal. And it's a music genre that I'm very familiar with. I listen to punk rock all the time. I love going to punk concerts. Uh, and for Chakra's song, I also took inspiration from some artists that I listen to all the time. So it's gonna be more soulsy, more bluesy, and that's kind of my wheelhouse when it comes to playing music. So, so that one also came about very easily. But for Phantom and Carmelita, it's gonna have to be something different. It's gonna have to be something a bit more sophisticated. I'm still not sure what exactly, so that will take longer. But in the meantime, I would love to hear suggestions. Like you guys, one of you guys gave me a suggestion to make Seth the drummer because of the shield, the symbol being his shield, and it turned out very well. I loved the, having Seth on the drums for the video. So for Chakra's song, I'm thinking Lace on the keyboards. I need someone to play keys, and I haven't used Lace yet, so I think it's a perfect fit. Oh, and I will need someone else to play the bass because Chakra will be singing. So if you can think of someone who'd be a good bass player, I'm interested in knowing. I'm just now reading about your arch adventures or misadventures. That's such a Linux thing, and especially such an arch thing to happen. Fuck, I'm so anxious to start dealing damage that I'm getting hit by stupid shit. Uh, the faster the slower. That's a Portuguese saying. It doesn't sound like much, but it sounds better in Portuguese. Actually, it doesn't really sound much better in Portuguese. We're just used to hearing it all the time, which makes it sound better. Holy shit, you heard the dog! Yeah, I think the dog was barking. Okay, let's play this slow. Let's not take any chances. This is safe against those projectiles, so then I get hit by the easiest one. wait for the RNG to kick in. Yeah, definitely not gonna repeat that feat from last time. Nope, not gonna happen. I don't know what the hell I was cooking last time with those dodges, with the pogos. Well, I take it back. That was impressive if I say so myself. Why do they spawn next to you? God damn it, that shouldn't happen. What the hell are you supposed to do? How do I heal 2 at a time? You mean by using deep focus? How many hours do you have in Hollow Knight? So my save file says 164. But I think that's a bit inflated because I may have left the game on after 1 or 2 streams and I completely forgot to go turn it on and the TV turned off, so I forgot that the console was still on, and I think that it counted like we have to shave off like 24 hours at least because because I only noticed it when I came home the next day. So at least 24 hours we need to shave off of that time, which still gives you a pretty absurd number, to be honest, but not as absurd as 164. I think I'm due for some sort of record, like when I finally make it to Pantheon 5 and I beat it, I'm gonna be probably the guy with the most amount of hours in the save file before beating it. It's like the opposite of a platinum run where you try to get into platinum as quickly as possible. It's like the exact opposite of that. But as long as we're having fun, it's not a sprint. It's not even a marathon, to be honest. It's you know what this is? This is a hike through the mountains. This is El Camino de Santiago. That's what this is. And I'm walking the Camino and I'm paraplegic, but I recovered. But I'm learning how to walk again, and I'm learning how to walk while walking the Camino. Hey, Tratacolino, is 200 hours a short time? Well, it depends on who you ask. Also, it depends on how many times did you forget that the game was on and you left for work. Okay, let's actually get serious here for a second. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here, just going nowhere. No. some nice RNG there. No, go! No, the other one. Shit. What the fuck was that? Nice. That's what we want to see. I hate it when they don't break against the platform. No. Oh shh. I wanted to get the heal somewhere. God damn it! It's because when I start getting up to the second half of that climb, I assume that it's gonna start tracking me. So I try and swerve it, but it knows. It knows. Fuck. Dude, by the way that this is going, I will get to 1,000 hours just trying to beat this goddamn thing. Not even doing the Pantheon, just trying, not even getting consistent at this fucker. Well, shit, reset, full reset. Anyway, so I hope that in those 200 hours that you've spent that they were well spent, first of all, and second, that you were able to do the whole thing, the whole Pantheons, the Colosseums, Steel Soul, speedruns, you know, the whole shebang. I mean, I have more than 1,000 hours on Elden Ring, and at least half of those are just trying out new outfits and taking pictures of the sunset. No, I'm not even a joke. I'm such a slow gamer, like, especially in games that have lots of customization options. The amount of time that I will spend changing the looks of my character, or just like min-maxing. I can't even call it min-maxing, because min-maxing assumes that your character will be as strong as possible. But I min-max style. I'm a fashion min-maxer, that's what I am. Especially when games that have lots of customization options for clothes and weapons and whatever. I can't help it. Like, I'll go to the point of obsessing over my character having clothes that are appropriate for whatever the terrain of the level is gonna be. Like, and it's not even a game where that has mechanics that relate to that. Like if some games have have a hunger mechanic, have cold and heat mechanic, so you have to wear different clothes in different environments. It's not even that, it's just that it has to look realistic. Like in Elden Ring, whenever I get to the snowy mountaintops, I always get my characters a warm jacket and a fur coat. When I get to the desert wasteland, I always get them like a scarf and a handkerchief over their face to protect from the poison and the smell. And that's how you get to 1,000 hours in a game like that, pretty much. Well, that and dying over and over again against the strongest boss. But that goes without saying. I always think that I have more time with those ground spikes. Oh, really? Hey, don't call it wasted, man. It's not wasting time if you're having fun. Hey, Lay. Good to see you. It's been a while. Although not much has changed, as you can see. I was, however, up to other stuff. I don't know if you saw that song that I did, but I made a channel for that sort of stuff. I'll be doing more music in the future, so feel free to check that out if you will. I'm trying to get the channel off the ground, you know, getting the algorithm to work in my favor. Oh, again, the projectile spawning right on my fat face. I don't feel like it's not being kind on me this evening. I'm being an idiot, but whew, it's not helping. See ya, Trattacolino. Forgot to ask, is that Italian? It sounds Italian. Seems like could be Trobio's distant cousin. I mean, those ones just give me no possible way of dodging them. Fuck! That was on me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The God Gamer has how many hours? Who the hell is that? Who has that much time on Hollow Knight? When I hear something unfortunate, I bought Dark Souls 2. Wait, so you did Elden Ring? You started with Elden Ring and you're going back to Dark Souls 2? Skipping Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1? Is that it? Well, you gotta tell me your reasoning. Listen, I will not disparage Dark Souls 2. I think that it is a phenomenal game. It is excellent. It just pales in comparison to the other ones, which are even better. But it's still an amazing game. And depending on who you ask, it may have some of the deepest and I could even say saddest stories and lore in the whole series. But why? Why Dark Souls 2? Did you catch it on sale or something? Mistake. Oh, I cannot count on that. Fuck! It got me! It got me! Blech. Hold on. The voice actor for Trobio is also called Trobio. Yeah, I actually saw the guy in a YouTube video. That's so cool. You thought it had more content? You mean Dark Souls 2? You mean Scholar of the First Sin with the three pieces of DLC? That game is huge, dude. It's like I think it may be the largest From Software game apart from Elden Ring. That game is massive. It took me like 160 hours to go through the whole thing the first time I played. Oh, hi, Mao. what the hell was wrong with the devs with that enemy amount? Yeah, it can get a bit crazy in some areas. Some areas actually were better on the original release. They messed around with enemy placement when they did the remaster for the next gen consoles and for the Scholar of the First Sin edition, and some areas genuinely were made so much worse because of that. Like the Iron Keep is infamous for that, but also many other areas just got the enemy placement turned to 11, and I don't know. But I'm a Dark Souls 2 enjoyer. I'm not in the hating bandwagon. That reminds me, I have and a level 1 save file that I left midway through, as is usually the case with my level 1 runs in Souls-likes. But but only because I guess I went back to Elden Ring, because I was having fun. Like, Dark Souls 2 is special. Like, it has so many quirky mechanics that don't really get the time or the care put into them in order to be like super big deals. But there's like so many cool ideas that unfortunately don't have, you know, the time or the budget to get properly developed. But the thing is that they never pick them up in later games, and that's so sad. So for those little mechanics, Dark Souls 2 is all we have. Like take online play, for example. Like, multiplayer in Dark Souls 2 is still the best that they ever did, and probably the best systems that for online play. It's the best systems that there's ever gonna be in a Souls game. Like the Covenants, the whole thing with the Covenants was amazing. Like, you could choose to be part of one of many Covenants, and that would reflect in a manner of ways in everyone's playthroughs. So, like, you could belong to the Blues and the Blue Sentinels, and you would wear a special ring that would teleport you to someone else's game whenever they were invaded by a red phantom. So if someone wanted to invade your game and kill you, you could put a ring that's like a 911 call, and then you would summon a blue sentinel to help you fight that invader. And then there would be other covenants that had different properties. So there would be a covenant that would be kinda random, so neither friend nor foe. So you never knew whether they were gonna help you or they were gonna turn against you. And then there are special areas in the game where that have special covenants. So when you're going through the rat area with all the rats, you can enter into a covenant with the rats, and then you'll be called to defend that area against invaders. And you can use traps, set traps to trespassers and all. It has so many cool ideas, but most of them feel half-baked. That's the problem. High cortisol playing Dark Souls and Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I still can't understand the whole deal about the cortisol spike. I don't know what that means. No, the other way. Oh, I'm so out of it today. I can't seem to make this work. I don't think no. I'm very out of it. Can't seem to make a right move. I don't know why. I'm not even that tired. Oh, cortisol amounts to stress. Oh, I thought it was like a burst of energy. Like, I don't know, like a sugar rush kind of thing. Oh, I see. See, don't ever let people tell you that you don't learn stuff by watching streams or streaming, for that matter. The orcs made you rage? Wait, there are orcs in that game? Or do you mean the ogres? The big, like the Shrek looking dudes in the first area? I just can't seem to make it work. No, why am I making all the wrong decisions? I was supposed to be learning from my mistakes. Damn it. Fuck. They are orcs? Wait, isn't the trait of having one eye just for Cyclops? Orcs have two eyes. At least that's what Warcraft taught me. Are you telling me that Warcraft has taught me wrong all this time? Ah, the Dark Despise. Why am I unlearning stuff? It's a waste of soul. I am a waste of soul at this point. Oh, so it is. Ogre, Cyclops. Yeah, well. But yeah, I agree. They're a pain in the butt. They're a big pain in the butt. Although that game has cool magics. I didn't fuck around with magic too much when I played it, but there's lots of cool stuff. Again, lots of neat ideas that really don't get developed that much. Like there are spells in that game that don't appear in any other Souls games. Like you can set traps with fireballs. Like instead of just shooting a fireball like you do in every other Dark Souls game, you can set them up like mines. So you can set traps to deal with tough enemies. Also, there's a spell, like a dark sorcery, that ignites corpses. And so you can make use of the foes that you've killed already to give you an advantage against other harder opponents. From what I hear, it's not very good in practice, but again, the idea was so good. Like stuff that even though it doesn't work, you want it to work, you want it to be good. Yeah, corpse explosion. I think it's called ignition or something. It's a hex, a dark spell. But why the fuck would I do that? God damn it. It's gotta be close. No! I'm so out of it. It's crazy. Starting to get a bit upsetting. No. Oh, that's just great. That's absolute perfect timing. Yep. As expected. As expected. The map is so confusing. Well, because it's all in a sort of dementia-like state. Like everyone is losing their minds, and so are you. So is the player character. So think of it like going through the mind of someone that has late stage dementia. Like you have some idea of where stuff were, but it never really checks out. Like things don't make geographic sense. Like you go up the elevator and you end up in in like this underground lava filled castle that's supposed to be in the sky somehow. It doesn't make sense, but then again, I don't think it's supposed to make sense. Jesus, you don't need to make it faster. I'm already doing poorly as it is. Why did you just step on the gas? Oh, amazing. Why would I do that? Okay, I need to take a break. Let me catch up on what you guys are saying, because otherwise this is going nowhere. I don't know how you guys can go through the game without using the wayward compass. But it might just be a me thing. I find it very hard navigating 2D maps. I think we already spoke about this. Like, I'm very good at navigation usually when it's a 3D space, and especially when I can count on stuff like sun position to figure out where's north, stuff like that. Like I like that sort of stuff. But on a 2D grid, I just I can never. It all seems the same. I don't even buy maps anymore in Hollow Knight. Oh, oh. That's a whole new level. But I mean, I'm kind of like that with Elden Ring, for example. So I'm super good at Elden Ring GeoGuessr. You know GeoGuessr? There's actually a dedicated website for Elden Ring GeoGuessr. They'll show you a picture of some place in the game in the open world, and you have to pinpoint it on the map. And I've played it a couple of times, and I gotta tell you, I'm a menace at that game. I'm very good. The cool acid skip with C dash. That sounds like a 90s acid house rave mixtape. And I'm all up for it. It still hit me! Fucking hell! Oh. Oh, is there also a Hollow Knight GeoGuessr? I gotta try that out sometimes. And yeah, it would feel wrong not getting the maps for Elden Ring. Although I would feel the same towards doing it in Hollow Knight. Even if I had the whole map memorized, I'd still wanna meet Cornifer, you know. I don't have a good enough reaction time for that one, I'm afraid. Like, no fucking way. I still wanna hear the frame data on that fucking laser, because if it spawns right on top of you, the amount of time you have to react and get out of the way is insane. worthy performance. Hold on. Okay. Nice and easy. Hey. Shit. Oh, I'm down to my last. Fuck. Okay, but well, that was a bit more promising. So you basically just do this for a while, right? Not much else that you can do, really. No time to heal. No time to Abyss Shriek. Or is it? Hmm. Don't run away. Oh. Ah. What? It still got me? Ah. No! Oh, I thought it had change phases. Ah. Oh no, it's taking a while. Yeah, fuck you. Get Hadouken. Hold on. Is chat frozen? I think it is. Oh, I missed quite a bit of conversation. Hold on. I gotta catch up. So, should I be Abyss Shrieking in that final phase? Was there a tuning fork? Yeah, fool. I'll be damned if I be able to listen to anything or notice anything while that's happening. But I think that what you're describing is something very natural. Like when something that's really demanding is happening and it demands your full concentration, your full attention, your brain just shuts down everything else and focus on it. Okay, but I'm reading further ahead, and okay, that might be a bit too extreme. If a guy punched you in the stomach and almost gaslit you into thinking that it was a light push on the shoulder, yeah. Yeah, but uh, about using Abyss Shriek or the Hadouken, sure. Hmm. I'm just trying to imagine when exactly I would be able to use it. I guess the Hadouken would be as soon as I saw the orb going past me, I would fire it. Not sure about the Abyss Shriek though. Again, it's just something that I would have to be at the point where I can manage to get there consistently enough in order to get more familiar with how things work in that place. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Maybe it's time to change my loadout again, because I already have enough experience. Like, I already know what I need to know in these first phases. I'm not gonna get any better. I only gonna get worse at times like today when I'm not able to lock in properly. So, better start thinking about what I'm actually gonna use for the actual Pantheon run. And to start practicing with that. I'm Guess Hornet isn't wielding a needle anymore. Nope. She. I actually got a comment on that video that's very interesting. So my headcanon now is that after coming back from the void, having defeated Silk Mama and saving the world from the tendrils of the void, Hornet started a band. So she dropped her needle and picked up a guitar. And that concert on the Flea Fest is kind of like that last scene in every adventure movie where they save the day and then they have a big party in the village and every character is there. So that's my headcanon. That's what's happening. Yeah. Uh, which, by the way, make sure you guys subscribe. Go watch that video. Put that video on while you're taking a crap in the toilet or whatever. Just let it roll. Feed the algorithm. Let the algorithm do its thing. Cause it's pretty exciting stuff. I hope it does well. I already have so many ideas for songs. And I have to go back to the first game. I have to come back here and see if there's stuff that I can use for to adapt. Uh, off the top of my head, I know that there's Mila and there's Cornifer humming. I don't know if there's much potential there, but there's also that guy in the Grim Troop that plays the accordion with the folded worm thing that he's using as an accordion. That's super funny. I never forgot that one. That could be fun to adapt as well. Right. Okay, so let's talk strategy here for a second. So what would I be using for the final Pantheon run? So I don't remember. Remind me, guys. So you get the chance to change your loadout before Radiance or before Pure Vessel. Like you fight Grim and then you fight Pure Vessel. Do you get a bench before Absrad? Okay, okay. So whatever you choose, it's gonna be for Vessel and Absrad. But but Vessel is fine. Vessel will deal with whatever. It's Absrad that I'm worried about. Hmm. Two bosses after the bench break. Okay. Do I want to go back to Shape of Un? Maybe. I agree that survivability should be a big concern. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can get used to using this. So I will want to keep Oh, I'm full. I forget that I have this. God damn it. Okay, well, this take a while longer, but I guess it's more consistent. It actually does not take longer if I keep dying on phase 1. If we do the math, this might be more optimal. Fuck! Oh! Oh! Nope. Oh, no! God damn it. No! Okay, let's go. So, fuck! I didn't even get a chance to practice. Fuck you, bitch. Hey, José Pedro Oliveira, you sound Portuguese, or are you Brazilian? Shape of Un, really? Tisk, 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 shaking my head. How do I know? I will let you try and guess. I was finding it easier to stay alive. That much I'll give you. Like, especially like Because I know that I'm gonna fuck up a ton, especially when I get to the point of actually attempting the Pantheon. But I guess, yeah, I have to rely on survivability. I'm not, I can't focus on offense hoping that I have a clean run, because I probably will not have a clean run. Uh, sure. Well, GG's. Oh, I'm still alive. No, I'm not. Yeah. Nice using of words there. I'm not even sure what you're making reference to. Well, I appreciate all the suggestions on builds, but let's be honest. I'm at the point where nothing will help until I get more experience and more muscle memory, so I guess I have to prioritize survivability until this gets more, until it feels natural. At least going through the first couple of phases. Oh, this is a bit too much. You know what bothers me? Like, it, it shouldn't bother me, but it bothers me because I'm only human and I have feelings and I'm proud and I suffer with wounded pride. And it sucks to see like those platinum chasing YouTubers, those Twitch streamers that complain all the time and basically have temper tantrums every stream while doing these sorts of challenges, but somehow always manage to pull it off. And here I am going at this like for months now, and I cannot do it. Fucking pisses me off. The best defense is offense. The best defense is just finding another hobby. The best defense would be to just go outside and have a drink at the pub. that would be that would be optimal. That would be min maxing life and happiness. Mm. Oh, I called Absra the bitch. Oh, I didn't even didn't even process that at the time. Well, good to see that my brain is focusing on what really matters for this session. Ooh, didn't you struggle in any other boss? Well, I did, but none to the effect of this one. This one is just a bit too much. It's just all the crap that floods the screen at all times. Like it's something that's completely out of my wheelhouse. It's not what I do well in. Like I like I much rather do something like Pure Vessel where it's a one-on-one and you can dance with him. But this type of boss fight, like this type of bullet hell with lots of stuff happening on screen. I know it's not really a bullet hell, but you know what I mean. Like lots of projectiles, lots of stuff coming at you from every angle. I cannot process that. Like my RAM memory in my brain isn't enough to cope with the load, the workload that it's being put into. I always struggle with these bosses. Like even easier bosses that have this sort of play style, I struggle a lot with. Like remember the goddamn Molech? I couldn't for the love of me deal with Molech because I couldn't handle with him swiping at me with the sights and the projectiles at the same time. Like just that was enough to put my CPU into overclocking mode. Oh yeah, and Markov as well. But I don't know. It's just something that I really don't gel with. And I'm gonna be honest. I This is my second time attempting this fight because the first time that I went through the Pantheons, I reached a brick wall when I got to Abzerad and I just quit and I had a rage quit moment. I said that I wasn't having fun. I hated this boss fight. I never wanted to play it again. I basically stood up and left. And then went through Silksong, finished Silksong, all is fine in the world, and I was feeling happy and refreshed, and I wanted something else to do. So, of course, I could be having fun with something else, but I felt like I hadn't finished business. So, here we are. But don't think that I'm doing this out of pettiness or stubbornness and that I'm being miserable. We're having fun. It's just that today I'm feeling so out of it. Like some days you just can't seem to concentrate. Like it's like sometimes you turn on your computer and it seems like it takes longer to open up a web page or to the games lag a bit more. I don't know what it is. Maybe the weather or something. Funnily enough, I don't remember having that much trouble in Markov. I guess it's one of those things that everyone struggles differently in different bosses because they demand different skills or different, I don't know, thought processes out of you. But anyways, I don't know. I won't be able to scroll that far down. But I don't know if you were able to guess how I managed to figure out where you're from. But I'm Portuguese as well. Boa noite, caralho. Puta de carga de fezes que isto está. Also the accents. The accents in the names are a good giveaway. I actually was teaching accent patterns and where to use accents and the hows and the whys for Portuguese learners. And I gotta say, we are so polite, man. The Portuguese are so nice. We are just nice by default. Even our language, like we signpost the crap out of stuff. We place accents everywhere to let people know how to correctly pronounce our shit, and they still fail. Like the amount of people that I heard say farmacia instead of farmácia, despite the fact that we fucking have an accent on the A that's supposed to be stressed. Come on, it's not that hard. Starting to sound like the coach from Whiplash. The coach, the instructor, teacher, whoever, whatever it was. Hold on, let me get some more soul. Alright. This'll have to do. So it takes a long time, but I think that all things considered, this is better than me going for offense and just dying over and over again in this phase by going with low soul or low health. Oh. Ah. Oh, I should have kept the shape of going. I actually forgot that was a thing. Fucking David Beckham curling those needles. Well, thank you. Hey, I did damage, yay! 2 days later. And now, 2 hours before my turn arrives again. See, people talk crap about Elden Ring and having to wait half an hour for your turn to strike, but I never felt anything in Elden Ring that compares to this, just waiting for this fucking guy to spawn next to me. There we go. Well, this is gonna be fun. What am I? I lost track of my other character. Mm. Oh. Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let me catch up. Because, damn, this was a long attempt. Hey, thanks for the comment on my accent. I hope Gunda's stack is something positive in this context. És do norte. Am I from up north? No, I'm Lisbon. Born and raised. With a little bit of Ribatejo thrown in the mix. Hollow Knight is the Silk Song tutorial. I don't think that's a meme. I think that's the official stance by Team Cherry. Hey, Siddhartha. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I really think that the fact that we are all sickos that play these games like all the time and we obsess over them and we obsess over the challenge and the overcoming of the challenge. I think we really have an skewed perspective on the whole thing, and I really think that lots of people got the hype and turned on Silk Song not having played the first game and didn't make it past like the first area or the first boss, like they died to the Moss Mother over and over again and they just never played it again. And I don't know, for for I can't say that that's a bad thing and that I would have made it easier, but then again, I wouldn't have had a good time had I started on Silksong before playing the first Hollow Knight. I guess it's just a matter of expectation. You have to know what you're getting yourself into. You gotta do your due diligence, man. You gotta research it. It's just like picking up the Elden Ring DLC before playing the base game. Like, you're gonna get wrecked. Or even picking up Elden Ring not having played any of their previous games. To be fair, Elden Ring is kinda the Silk Song of From Software games. It's an interesting uh, debate. It's an interesting discussion to be had on what in time people will come back to both Silk Song and the first Hollow Knight, and they will compare them, and they will have retrospectives, and they will try to come up with arguments to choose the better game. And overall, I really don't think that you can choose one over the other. They're just so different. But in one way they're super different, and in other way they complement each other so well that it would be like trying to compare Elden Ring to its DLC instead of comparing the whole package to something else. I don't think you can do that. Silk Song's easier? Oh, I think that is objectively not true. I don't know. Yeah, I guess when I say that Elden Ring is harder and maybe requires people to have played other games, I think this whole idea depends on the assumption that people will try to engage with the mechanics, because they did employ lots of stuff to make sure that people that were struggling with the game mechanically would still be able to make progress. So stuff like the open world, leveling up and coming back to a boss later with higher level gear, the whole Spirit Ash mechanic that allows you to have a companion at all times to help you fight the boss. And sometimes those companions are super OP and can solo a boss for you if need be. That allows the game to be played by people who are not very comfortable with the game on a mechanical level. But I mean, it it's kind of overriding the problem. It's not solving the problem. It's working around the problem. I don't even know if that is a bad thing. Actually, it might be just what they set out to do, and they pulled it off perfectly because they allowed the game to work well for both sides. Like people who are already familiar with the mechanics and wanted to have this 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 very engaging and rewarding grind against bosses and learn their move sets and have fun dying over and over again and learning them. I think they can have that fun doing so, but people who don't wanna deal with that, they can still make progress and enjoy other aspects of the game. I think that it's a good system overall. I guess so. This means that Silksong could probably had something like that to make people that aren't very good with the mechanical aspect of the game to kind of override the difficulty in a way. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit into the air. No, I mean, if we're counting the pantheons, that's a different story. Like Absrad for me is tougher than anything on Silksong. Like objectively, because I've been stuck here trying to fight this guy for longer than any boss in Silksong, I think. But if we consider just the base game, I wouldn't say that it's harder. Habsrad is more difficult because it forces players to utilize everything that they know. Dude, it's forcing me to use everything that I know and everything that I do not know, and all at the same time. Anyways, okay, let's have another one. Let's have another go. Do I wanna? I guess I have to get comfortable with the loadout that I will keep for when I'm doing the pantheons, which by this rhythm should be like late 2028, but wherever. I don't know. Well, let's have another go. Please go with other build. I mean, I've been doing the shaman stone build a lot. I wasn't necessarily better for it, so fuck. see here. Yeah, just getting sniped. Slowly but surely. This is fine. Nope, I can dance all night long. Yep, I'm good. Yep, don't mind me. Oh, swerved me there. Bug was coming from the other side. Oh, this was a mistake. Cool. What the fuck am I doing? Ah! Okay, yeah. Nice. Whew! Battle of attrition, this is. Oh! Is it gone? Oh. Fucking. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead already. Don't suppose I get a chance to heal in this fucking space Harriet kinda looking thing. Yeah. GG's. Don't fumble, please. I love how you asked me as if well, just for you, sir, I will not fumble. Oh God, it hurts so much. Oh. I don't think I'm at the point where I'm still comfortable enough in that third phase in order for us to be able to assume that I'm gonna win. You can get 8 hits for one jump if you change directions and pogo before you fall. This is the easiest phase. I would dispute that claim. Like, and again, with the changing of charms, it's not as if it would make a difference. Really. Like, because it's not just getting this win, which would feel amazing, not gonna lie, it would. But it's getting consistent to the point where I would be so comfortable with the moveset that I would be finally ready to go to the Pantheon. So, I mean, I'll have to grind this a lot regardless. Now, there's a point to be made here, which is I won't be able to heal or make use of Shape of Moon in the final phases, which are the ones that gonna stress the fuck out of me when I'm actually doing this for good, or for real, I should say. So, we have to think about that. Oh, I'm dead. Ah. Okay, Jesus Christ. So, let's stop and think this through. The thing is, I have to see what will work for when I'll do this for good, because I want to get comfortable using the charms that I will use for the final run, which means going through Pure Vessel and then going through this. And knowing myself, it will have to be something that will maximize my chances of success in the phases that I am gonna stress the fuck out, which from what I could tell is gonna be that climb and that part with all the pogoing. I will play around with different loadouts. It's just that for now it's not even worth wasting too much time thinking about it until at least until the download is complete, until the moveset is fully downloaded. And then when that happens, we start optimizing. But right now I'm fucking up a lot, so I wanna stay in the game as long as possible, so I need help. Oh. What an absolute goated performance this is turning out to be. I don't know. Starting to have a feeling. Might just be the one. Whenever something gets so sucky at start, I mean, there's gotta be a reason I'm not dead yet. Oh, oh, my D-pad is starting to fuck me. That sounded wrong. All right. Oh. Oh, I can't see. Yeah. Sure. Nice. Not nice. Oh no! Okay. Still in. Ooh. Orbital cannon. Oh, twice at the same time. Same spot, actually. Blah. Oh fuck, you know what? I'm healing. Shit. Whoa, it actually worked! You know what? Just because of that, I'm sold on Shape of Un. Hold on. We need to be tactical about this. There's a rhythm to this. We just need to find it. This is not hard actually. It's just getting into the rhythm. Not rushing it. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're doing it! Wait, what happens? I forget. Oh shit, this is different, isn't it? Whoa, thou spec! To achieve victory, even if only against mere imprint of that most brilliant deity. Thine battles prove strength enough to impress. But couldst thou ever hope to overcome the mighty god, tuned at the core of dream and mind, when met in perfect state, at peak of all others? We think not. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? We did it! Hey! Oh, you bastards! You absolute sons of bitches! You fooled me! You told me that there was gonna be a phase 5! I was so ready for a phase 4! Oh, god damn it! I gotta have a drink. Jesus! Whew. Okay, okay. It depends on how you count. Oh, well, it flew over my head. Whatever. Okay, okay, okay. So, equally as good as the win, which feels very good, not gonna lie. I think I got the hang of it. God damn, you were right. It is easy. You just have to be patient and not panic. Oh, there is an extra phase in the Pantheon. Really? And you can't prepare for it in the Hall of Gods? Oh, that's a bit cruel. That's too mean. Oh my god. Yeah, just do it after 40 bosses in the Pantheon. Yeah, no big deal. Oh my god. I'm gonna Google the crap out of that supposed last phase. So you're telling me that there is a final phase for the final boss of the final Pantheon, which requires a 45-minute run back because there's no way to practice it without being in the Pantheon itself. Well, you know what? That's just one round of Elden Ring Night Rain. So, not screw it. Dude, if there is a final phase that I won't be able to prepare for, fuck spoilers. I'm googling the shit out of it. Yeah, you'll beat it easily. Mm, that that's what she said. That's what he told her, actually. Mm, mm, oh yeah, practice Markov. I'm gonna have to practice pretty much all of them at this point because it's been so long since we did Pantheon 4. Like, I forgot so much from so many bosses. I'm gonna have to do a lot of practicing. But you know what? Now I'm motivated. Ah, God damn it! Stop with the fake news. You're creeping me out. Everyone's pulling in a different direction. Uh, oh yeah, the collector. Oh, I love the collector. The collector is fine. I'm okay with the collector. At least I was. But I'll have some practice runs. I I will probably have a couple of attempts in the Hall of Gods against every single one of them because it's been so long since I did the Pantheons. I need to get reacquainted with their movesets. But I'm not joking. I grew to love the collector boss fight. It's very unique. It's a unique gimmick to it that I find very mechanically rewarding. Yeah, yeah, it gets a bit sucky with the bindings, but we are not gonna worry about the bindings. Screw that. I did the bindings for the lifeblood. I'm not doing that again. Yeah. Well, I'm happy with this end for the stream. Um, so I guess next time we start getting reacquainted with the other bosses. So I'll start sprinkling in some other bosses in addition to keep grinding on Absrad. See if we can make this uh, faster and consistent. Anyways, so should I remind you that you need to go through Pantheon 5 at least once to unlock Absrad? You need like 5 more wins to make sure you won't die in the Pantheon. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm not even considering doing the Pantheon, like, not for a while now. I need to get reacquainted with the bosses. Sheesh. Still playing? Hey dude, we got it! Did you just come back? Look, look! We got it! Damn right! You almost caught it, really. Yeah. And again, better than that, I finally got the gimmick for that phase after the orbital cannon. So I'm happy. I'm happy with how things turned out. Oh, and I totally called it. Guys, remember the beginning was like was a fucking disaster. It was such a crappy performance. And I said I predicted this. I said that whenever things start super sucky like they did, this might just be the one. But whatever. Okay, so I'll be back on Friday. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me check. And I never know what the hell I have planned. But oh yeah. I'll be back come Friday. So we'll have another session. Me in the meantime, go check out the Hornet Wielding Guitar channel. Make sure to listen to the Sherma song while going to the toilet, cooking dinner, doing the dishes. Put it as your alarm clock, whatever. Uh, let's see if we can get some traction uh, over there. Go comment. Go give me some suggestions if you remember of something. If you think of something that could be fun, like some little jingle or some melody from any part of the games that could be turned into something interesting, like that little accordion that the Grim Troop dude was playing, like stuff like that, stuff that I wouldn't remember but could be cool to pick up. I want to make a list of ideas for future videos. So yeah. Yeah, Mila. I gotta go. Gotta have a proper listen to Mila's jingle. You know what? We never really talked about this, but the whole Mila plot completely flew over my head when I played this. Like I remember that character, and I know that I remember going back to the mines and that character being hollowed out. But I had no idea that that was such a beloved character and that there was some sort of side quest or whatever to save her. Copyright 2025 Team Cherry. Why are you obsessing about the copyright? Hey, good night, Siddhartha. You have classes whole day tomorrow? Well, so do I. So do I. and I actually should be going just because of that. Ooh, master's degree. What are you studying? What's your master's about? Ooh, all right. Big brain stuff. So you need a good night of sleep. Okay, so that'll do. That'll do. Be back on Friday. Take care, guys. Bye bye.